I did do some level.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Silver and copper. Let's go with copper, because red looks nice. Purely cosmetic, but hey. Hi, Irina. How are you?
What?
What do you guys want? Come here to take me away? No, we're here to shut down and seal off this prison complex once and for all. I want to get rid of this place. You mean I have to leave here? You tell me you're here because you want to be here? You were a snitch, weren't you? Law. I can tell just the way this guy's acting. You're afraid of someone who ratted on getting paybacks. You decided to hide here and lay low, didn't you? I only turned them in before they did the same to me. It was self-defense. I shouldn't be punished for that, should I? We were all under the same kind of pressure. If you talk to them, maybe you'll be able to come to an understanding. Yeah, I just booted this one up because I finished Murdered Soul Suspect, which I need to add to my list real quick. I'll try. Can you pop and load it? Loaded. Yep, number 99, Murdered Soul Suspect. Which game will be 100? Oh, it's going on 1 a.m. Hell no, I can't just hand myself to him on a plate. They'd kill me as soon as they spit on me. What are you going to do then? You can't hide forever. If I can't stay here, I'll find another place to hide, like that underground waterway. I bet that might work. If someone's so determined to keep running, I don't see why you don't just get out of Slytherin. Because no village will take in a total stranger like me. Plus, it's so cold outside the capital, there's no way I could survive. So you're just gonna spend the rest of your life hiding in fear underground? What kind of way to live is that? Stupid kid. Or shut up, kid. Why do you care so much about how a scumbag like me lives my life? Now, I'm not sure why, but I think if you find a way to start over, you'll feel a lot better about it. Make it sound so damn easy. Well, it ain't. You remind me of that older guy they broadcast getting executed. He talked a lot like you. Like father, like son. I remember him urging people not to be like him, to turn themselves around while they had time. I wouldn't be in this mess if I could. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose, he said. Then hold on to it and never let go. Damn
That
it.
ain't funny.
Why'd you have to go and sound like that, Rebel? Now I'll have to get my sorry ass moving again. Then you'll go meet the person I snitched on and apologize. You really think I can start over? Yeah, if you're really sincere about it. Alright, I'm gonna trust you, stranger. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. So, Law.
Words got through to him. The things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
I just hope he got through to others, too.
It might take some time.
Purple hair.
I think they'll get there eventually.
This is Law. His father was the rebel leader, and he was executed in this town. Why is who there, Lum? The traitor dude, he was hiding. This looks like the cell. Once we open it, we're in for a fight. Are we ready? Haha, let's see if we are. With the Cerberus wannabe. It's so cute.
You picked the wrong fight.
I actually fought a couple massive monsters on my own. Got some trinkets to increase my CP. But wanting to do at least one on stream to show a massive fight like this.
Say no more. Take this. Eat this.
1.1 deal 10,000 more damage in one hit. Cool. That's another trophy for me. Well, probably a lot. If you jump on YouTube, there is 3 8-hour-ish videos of this game that you can watch. And where some of it's actually battles, you can skip right over those to the story plots. Astral Flower, magical flower that grants the owner plus 10 max CP. Crystallized astral energy that gives an iridescent gleam. Key to hidden chamber.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
That is something I wanted. Well, of course, I wouldn't suggest you skip the story plots, just the fights. But it's up to you how much you actually skip or watch. Collection room? Yes. That little key gotten from Puppy opens this little chamber here, which gets me a lucky bangle. Increases chance of enemies dropping items. So, not really much back there, but hey. There's that. Sisloden Palace. The second territory I conquered. So, there's Calaglia, and there's Sicilidalia. Third was Nincia. Mahagsar is the fourth, and the one I'm currently beating up.
We've reached our destination.
Some way I do, I suppose. I just throw a bunch of letters together until something makes a fun name. Of course, where the developers of the game are Japanese, they probably use Japanese letters. Gonna guess this is where I'm supposed to go next, but it's hard to say.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You're finished!
Glacial Spear!
Take this! I'm on it! It's over! Slash!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
You're mine!
I'm ready!
By the power of water! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take this!
Eagle
Sonic
Ray!
drop!
I'm all stuffed up! Magna Ray! Gale Force!
I'm on it!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Talon Hurricane!
Eagle Fly! Healing
Do it!
Punch!
Take this! Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Smoking isn't good, so good that
Our
you
work
don't
is done here.
smoke.
Let's
Can't
move.
afford to
I'm
smoke.
right behind you, Shion.
Sometimes I should smoke something. Oh, okay. I lost track of the conversation for a minute there. I'm like, what? Used to do that when you were a kid. Might as well use the same method. You can't come with names in your story exactly. Sometimes they for sure smoke something. Come with names, can't smoke, smoker. Smoking isn't good, so good you can smoke. I tried to smoke on regular cigarette, but that didn't like it. I don't recommend smoking. I used to smoke. Shit's expensive. There you are.
Looks like we spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Whee! Smoke and ash, yep.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almeidria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
I won't forgive you!
Take this!
Primed and ready!
Target down!
Take that!
You're
Ready
mine!
to win! Here!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm not so good with air... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Lightning orb! Barely a blip on our radar.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Yep, chicks.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
What was with that random half-naked guy? Random half-naked guy. I mean, this guy? He's a sailor. And... as there's still a lord, a slave. Actually, I'm surprised they're dressed halfway decently. But yeah, he's a sailor, so I'm gonna guess that has something to do with it. Hauling cargo is hard work, you know. Of course, so is vacuuming a hotel. Every time I do that shit, it's like I get drenched in
This
sweat.
is like a
by the time
dream
I'm
come
done.
true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any
The
case,
Lord
it's
of the
gonna be a
Realm.
while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Yeah, falling would be bad.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the
Well, seeing
horizon
as these two
far
are
off
from
distance.
Calaglia,
I had the exact same
I doubt
thought.
it. They came from a realm of fire.
Somehow the sea is different, though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's
Of course,
almost as
Law
if it
grew up in
just
Sisladem.
goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
So
Yeah.
he was
Ever
surrounded by
since he died,
ice.
I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her?
Irina says
I
hi.
feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah,
You're right.
I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly
Okay,
what you
okay.
did, Law. I think he'd be really
Good
proud of
night.
you.
Pleasant dreams.
Alphin.
Safe travels. Blah blah
Zephyr's
blah
not
blah
the
blah.
worst yardstick to measure
Assuming
ourselves
I won't
against.
see you again until you get back.
Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Wake
Sounds like a
me
deal.
up before you go. Go.
Yes, I want you to wake me up before you go. Damn it, I want to kiss goodbye.
Irina wants to know if you're okay. Did you catch a cold or something?
Either a cold or allergy. Why not get a kiss?
Hold that pose long enough
Sure,
and someone might just
why
come
not?
along and paint you.
Any
Okay,
artist who'd
better
see
wake me
fit to
up
paint
then.
me needs their eyes tested.
What can you
Wake
tell me about
up
Almadria?
before you go.
Not as much as you probably wish.
You
I only ended up
better,
crossing paths
mister.
with her a handful of times,
Good
after I
night.
was chosen to be
night.
a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I
She
almost
says
forgot
wake
about
me up, but
Lenegus.
you know she's gonna be a grump
How
grump.
much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
No.
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as
It's your
just part
ship,
of the
also
ongoing
not his
crown
ship. So whose
contest.
ship did we steal?
Even what Almadria did?
Um,
Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy.
no,
to
she is
amass such
not a
energy,
natural early
Slaves are needed to collect it from.
I know it was about
It's
me.
therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
VCR says
So
just
then why
lick her
would
face
Almadria
like a
do something
dog.
Like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless.
And Irina asked
could
if
have
you're not a
foreseen that
natural
something
early,
like
early
Hollowing
bird.
would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the
hits the
sovereign of
snooze
Lena
button
really
like
that
it's
important to the
Going to
Lords?
save her life.
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did.
We've already covered
It's
this.
utterly
Yes, he's
despicable
digging
as
his
it
own
is.
grave, but she has
It's
to fly
reassuring
to
to hear
him
you
and
feel the
better
same
bring
way I
Mountain
do.
Dew.
I worry
And
that
she
the
said
only
she
reason
would,
I
didn't
never
you?
did anything similar in Menancia
If you go to
due to my lack of ambition.
Nice, Germany, and bring
If you
me
didn't
a
want to be
cigar Mountain
reminded of
Dew.
your past,
when you kill him.
you could have just
Yes.
plugged your ears.
You think too
Yeah.
highly of me.
When I
I'm
kill
afraid
him.
I must
And then
respectfully
I'll just hop
disagree.
over to Romania
I'm
and
not
I'll
nearly
come
as
see you,
virtuous of
Irina.
a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so,
Fine, we'll just
would
make
you have
it,
been so
know,
shaken up when
whole-
Kisara lost her brother?
whole international
Why
trip.
else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream?
She's only said she's
dance.
gonna visit you. Didn't say
curious
she was
choice
gonna
of
kill
words.
you.
Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon versus Renan. There is an
Yours is
internal
much
core as
appreciated,
well.
Jen.
I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think
She
you
wants
can,
to
at least.
visit you.
Does
What's
that
wrong
make
with
us
that?
enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Don't feel too safe about that. Why not?
You don't look so good. You alright?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she
No.
treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
I
Yeah,
did not.
and it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim.
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
Okay.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these
these
days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
It feels
You have your
good.
promise to
Come on,
Megalva. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother, he truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kind of lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
Give me all your love.
You're talking about Almeida, right?
Yeah, I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode.
No.
But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeida.
What's my name?
It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer.
Name, what's my name?
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right.
He must have spent a lot of time on his pants. I mean,
if I had to
seriously.
guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away.
Hey, la, listen, love me, la, listen,
Law
love me.
let
Hey,
revenge
gonna
fuel
la,
him.
listen, love
And I
me,
think
la,
now he's
listen,
afraid
love
you'll
me.
do something you'll
Hmm?
regret.
Come on, too. Come on,
Afraid?
Come on, it's in the room. Say la, listen,
Whatever
love me,
happens to
la,
Almeida
listen, love
when
me.
this is
Hey,
all
come
over
on,
is
la,
up to you.
listen, love me,
I'll
la,
respect
listen.
whatever choice you make.
Come
Just
on, go to.
think it over carefully for me, okay?
Come on, it's in
You
the
still
room.
have time.
We're gonna make a phone
Okay.
put on speaker.
Thanks,
Come
Alvin.
down here, you need to speak up. That's your, I'm there for you. Come on,
Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know though, maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from?
Love me.
I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
I like her nails. Oh my god. Oh, y'all were talking about being ghosts, by the way. You turn into ghosts, you have 0 reasons not to come hang out with us, Irina. Say la, Lisa, love me, la, Lisa, love me, hey, la, 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 Lisa, love me, la, Lisa, love me. Oh, come on, come on.
Keeping an eye out for Almeidria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be
You wanna
there
play
if it
tricks
weren't for
on-
that contest.
Jen as a ghost. That's funny.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Ooh, card.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed.
Oh, I kitten.
You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Y'all ready for Doy's
Ever
release?
since I was on Lenegis,
Today.
I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Hi, Banks.
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise.
Yeah, liar.
You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Come on. Hello.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
I know, Banksers. Her first and only.
Wonder how much
No
longer
idea
it's
what
going
made
to
her
be
laugh.
before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
My ship had a better head start than I first thought. You want to take a nap before things pop off? Now's the time! Let's do this shit. I got a lord to kill after all. That goes them Binksers. Are we cozy?
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you?
How the hell that ship
Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
big and
Yeah, with the
open?
fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Girls, no, they will they.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
You recognize her then.
Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Come on to take a mandatory. Come with me. Don't. Members who have left.
Shion,
Okay.
I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag-Sar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind
Someone
already.
is compensating
There
with
was
that
never
shit.
anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Alright, let's see how far into this ship I can get.
that gun out of your hand! You're finished! I'm on it!
Redhead might be arrogant sometimes, he's still super hot.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Dolalim.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my
Lim.
armor.
Ugh, if I could say his damn name. Was a Lord of the Last Realm.
Let's dispose of the trash.
No, he was a Lord of the Last Realm. Menacea. But he never actually wanted to take part in the crown contest. He had zero interest in it. It was just forced upon him. So, yeah, he's arrogant because when you have
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
7 years of being waited on hand and foot without any kind of what's this thing? Such a smear doesn't look like the one we ran into back in Riville. Hold on, this one's actually made of astral energy. Might be one of Miss Drea's traps. Craps, what do we do? If I manipulate the astral energy, I could get rid of it. Maybe. Just have to give it a shot. About 15 minutes left, yes. Sadly. I mean, I do have work in the morning, so. And it's going on 2 a.m. What's that shiny thing?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Here I come! Swallow blade! I'm on it! Take this!
These ones can run rings around us.
In a
Sonic thrust! You're finished!
Shining supernova!
You're finished!
Lightning condensed!
I wonder what is the story of his suffering. See, I believe that him shared something.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
What's his story? His entire story took up the story of Menacea.
Go no further!
You're mine! Eat this! First strike! It's over!
You think that shield will save you?
Engaging! Armor won't save you! My shield! Sonic thrust! You're finished! Take this! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shionne.
If you get a chance to play any of the Tales of games, I do recommend them. Not sure if there's any on the phone anymore, but these are great games, at least in my opinion. There's other Tales of games I want to play on Twitch as well. That I actually do have.
Could have been worse.
Berseria for PlayStation 5. Xillia 1 and 2. Because that's a 2-part series. I think I have those digitally.
You see what I can do? I'm on it.
What's those on PlayStation 3? I can't remember now.
I won't show you any mercy.
I have like a bunch of these games, but majority of them were for my fucking PlayStation 3, so it's like, damn it. Need to get this shit set up.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me. Here I come.
Lunar corruption!
Strike! Burn!
Lunar lightning orb!
Any injuries?
And there's Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Symphonia New Dawn, which was again a 2-parter. Because, while most of the Tales of games are standalones, there are a select few that have a sequel to their storyline.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! I'm practically unstoppable.
An opponent like this should be easy. The rebels!
Where are you going?
Got you now!
Dragon, you're mine!
Radiant, look here! Natural energy!
Glacial
Spear!
Pierce evil!
You're mine! Eat this! Crush! Burn it out!
Right, you!
You're mine! You're finished!
Raging storm!
Swallow blade! I'll tear you apart! Talon! Anything in armor is all mine! Fake blast! You're mine! You're finished!
Yeah, I have to figure out a way of setting up the PlayStation 3 too. Currently it's not picked up, so I haven't been able to play it.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Well then, let's
I've
keep
had
moving.
that thing hooked up in quite some time, actually. I know it still works, but kind of need to figure out how to get it to work. Well, how to set it up so that... Okay, so the elevator seems to be offline. I've got to find the freaking switch. I don't know where the switch is. I gotta figure out a place to set up the system because I'm not going to want to tear it down every time I get done playing. Actually, games on my PlayStation 3 I'd like to play again. I just don't have a good setup here. And that's the problem with having so many freaking consoles, you know? You kind of don't have space to set them all up unless you specifically set out to do so. Access key, awesome.
Like it? It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Awesome, got the elevator on, up and running. Capture card is a device to project what's on my TV to my computer so I can stream without difficulty. So like I was going to stream BioShock one time.
Let's dispose of the trash.
And I found that I couldn't through my systems. There's a block on the damn things. But with the PC, there isn't a block.
Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
Don't understand that concept, but yeah, whatever. So with a capture card, I can play it on my system, but it'll stream it through the PC, which will allow me to play older systems on Twitch as well.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Out of our way!
A showdown between blade and fist.
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lightning condemned!
My turn!
Whirlwind spell!
Where the hell did you come from?
Here I come!
The earth throbs in pain.
Lightning raging cascade!
Slash!
Dance in the wind! Mine!
I'll finish you here and now!
Hear me! I'll be saving you! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Here goes! Freeze lantern! Here, let me help! First aid! Talon storm! Tempest! Talon hurricane! Rip and tear! Mega ray! Eagle! Here, let me help!
Hey.
Now you see what I can do!
Spread!
Here I come! Not today!
Roast lizard!
Dance in the wind! Lunar
Divine!
Annihilation! That's my cue!
These
Shut 'em
ships have
down.
got your name on them!
I'm on it!
You're mine! It's over!
Rip and tear! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon hurricane!
2 hours, damn it.
I'll tear you apart! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Exactly, like systems that don't have internet. Or even those that do have internet but don't have like a setup for the Twitch system. Like PlayStation 3 doesn't have a connection for Twitch. Switch doesn't have a system for Twitch. Can't stream directly from either of those consoles, but they can connect to the internet.
Thus our strength yet grows.
Okay, well. That's a nice shield she has. 2 hour? What? Or is it two-handed? 2H. Where's 2H?
choice.
Ready and
Take
ready.
this!
Armor won't save you. First strike.
Lunar corruption!
Evil
Samurai Aqua!
I'll tear you apart. I'm on a roll now.
Do it!
You're mine! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I'm on it.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah.
You're
And the
mine!
puzzle is over.
You're mine!
I'll finish you here and now.
An age for the grunt.
You're mine! You're finished!
Nicely done.
I
These
don't
don't seem
remember
like the
doing that.
run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here.
And pre-endurance experiment was a success. Lord Chip was rather taken with the Zeugle. Entire lab is almost fired over it. It's not being sicked on intruders. Maybe it's on Jay's pet or lab rat. Okay, but I was wanting to set it free. Because even Zeugles don't deserve this shit.
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
Hi, Hoodle!
Got you now!
I never missed!
Eat this.
You're mine!
I'll take my revenge on you!
The rebel! Stop them!
I'm just gonna clear this.
I'm not done! Slash!
Floor. Move on to the next floor. And then I'll save and quit.
Take this! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Swallow blade!
As stated, I have work in the morning.
You're finished! Now, while it's freely!
Take it down!
Sonic thrust!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Access card B, yay. So yeah, anyway, I've got plans of picking up a Switch this year. I need to figure out the capture card thing, which I'll probably try to do it this week since Jen won't be home to trip over my wires. Oh, one I think. Don't do too much overtime. No, you'll regret it in the morning. Nah, I won't. I'll be like, oh, I was up late. Worth it. Oh, in case you missed it, Irina, you can actually customize your characters. Not just this game either. With those on, she looks like she belongs in the Matrix. I've gotten more custom stuff too since the last time I played. You can change the colors in this one. With some of the stuff. I mean, like this one you can't change the color. This one you can change the color. No, kitty cannot mess with my wires either. I changed the look of the blade, but the actual sword is still this long sword. Anyways, I'm just saving now and gonna quit in a moment. I've currently played for 23 hours. I have no idea how much more I've got, but most Tales of games are 100+ hours. That includes the grinding time, but still, it's a shit ton. So I will be back on this Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Tuesday I'll be playing through Horizon Zero Dawn. And then Friday and Saturday I'll probably be back on this at 11 p.m. Central Time. Ugh. Until next time, have a good day.